building the muscle as a business owner, which is new for me, and it's also just like I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl. But also, this is what I've decided I'm going to be doing. What's going on? Matcha. Hello. So I just quickly set you up. So today is the 30th of August and time has literally been flying like nobody's business. Like August is moving like somebody's chasing her or something. Like what's that about? But yeah, today's the 30th of August and there has been developments. Yeah, there's been developments. Things have been moving and I feel like I'm at the point now where like I have to move, you know, I have to keep the momentum, keep up. I have a fair bit I need to do today. Like yesterday was like my good friend's birthday and we went out to karaoke. But before that I went to take content because I'm working with a brand. They like sent me some bits and I wanted to like shoot it outside. And also like I just haven't really been taking much fashion content like for myself in terms of content creation, like for me, for my own personal page. I just haven't been doing that, and I think it's also because I'm shifting between just talking about like fashion, beauty and lifestyle, and also going to be venturing into talking about like entrepreneurship, personal development, that kind of stuff. I must finalize who I'm going to be working with for my tech pack, which I feel like I know. Like I did a prayer last night. Like I was on the phone to my man and we were talking about it and he was just like, yeah, like, you know, obviously being an entrepreneur, being a business owner, you have to, yeah, so like you have to be obviously used to like making decisions and trying to make decisions at a swift pace. And that's like a muscle I haven't really exercised in terms of like for a business. Like I know how to do that for myself in terms of like there are times when like if I was creating content and there was like a trend, I knew that I had to be on it in terms of, you know, like jumping on it as soon as I could. Otherwise like it loses the, you know, the momentum drops for it. There's not like interest in like doing it. So I think it's just more so like just building the muscle as a business owner, which is new for me, and it's also just like I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl. But also this is what I've decided I'm going to be doing. Oh, hold on one. I think it's just like obviously it's kind of new territory for me, and you know, it's also a combination of trying to like go with that gut feeling, but also and like what feels right, but also like I guess looking at things on paper, because I think at the end of the day, like, you know, you can go to work with somebody, they can have great expertise, they fulfill everything that you want, but then like, you know, how they interact with you might not, you might not sit well with you, like how they express themselves, all those things. Oh, the oven is beeping. One sec. Sorry. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, so just like working with, you know, even if someone seemed like they make sense on paper, it may not make sense like for you, for me. Like for example, sorry, I thought that was the dog. Yeah, because like I'm in the process of just basically trying to pick who is going to do my tech pack, because obviously the tech pack is important in order to give to the manufacturer, so then I can determine how much the sampling will be, then how much it will be to make each garment. And because I want to do the first drop, like launch end of September, which is literally in a month's time, I need to really just be on it and just be making decisions. And I think I just don't want to get too caught up in like, oh, is this the right decision? Like, I'm not going to really know until I do it, to be honest. And I think that's just like the name of the game. Like, you just have to be like a combination of intuitive with a bit of like logic as well. So yeah, that's just kind of like what I'm grappling with, because I've never done something like this before, of this to this scale. So, you know, it's a muscle that I haven't exercised. Like I'm beginning to build it. So yeah, I'm just trying to also like give myself grace on that and just like kind of just go with it and see. But there was one manufacturer who I was talking to, and no, there's been a few I've been talking to, and one I really liked, but she was slightly out of budget, and I obviously want to pay people what they're worth, but it's also like I have to stick within what the budget is. There's two other tech pack designers I was talking to, but I felt like one of them, he was just trying to like, I feel like he's been trying to like pressure me to like He's like, oh, he wants to start on the project. Like, just ego, which is good, but it's also like, I've not even given you the full spec of what it is that I need you to do. Like, I've given you a brief, like a rough draft of what I pulled together, but that's not the final form. Like, there are other elements to it. And I don't know, like, I don't like that feeling of like being like pressured. And then it was also I wanted to use a particular like payment system, which I'm unfamiliar with. So even me, I'm like, I have to do my due diligence and look up what it is. And you know, like, do you have like buyer protection rights? Like, if, you know, you pay somebody and they don't fulfill, you know, their side of what you're paying them for, like the supply, am I protected as like the business owner, as the customer? And with this particular platform, it didn't look like I was. So I'm a bit like, I don't want to be doing that, like paying the person, and then I don't think that they would not pay me. I mean, they would not deliver the tech pack, but I just want to be sure that if I have that protection. And because I don't, I'm a bit like, and I specified my preferences to do via PayPal, because from my understanding, you do have like coverage with PayPal. And they were just kind of like overlooking what I said in the messages, in like the WhatsApp messages. It just made me think, not the biggest fan of that. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna eat and then I'm gonna go to my mum's because I have other work I need to do for a new client that I'm working with on their social media and like content strategy, which is exciting. But yeah, I feel like I need to leave home and go to my mother's home so I can just have that change in environment. Yeah, I made matcha, as I showed you guys earlier. And this tastes better now. It tasted very grass-like because I put in more matcha powder. But anyway, now I'm going to eat something because I felt hungry, and I feel like when I don't eat, I can't think properly. Like, I just feel frazzled. So yeah, I'm going to eat, have my matcha, write out my to-do list, and then we'll probably talk about my to-do list when I get to my mum's. Kind of like a week. I don't know if it's going to be an exact week, but like a vlog of starting a business. Am I making the right decisions? Don't know, but doing it anyway. We're having faith, and we're just going to try and trust the process, and also give grace in the fact that like I don't know everything, and I'm not going to know things until I'm doing it. So yeah, but I'll check back in with you guys a bit later. This is my lunch. I've actually been fairly, I was saying fairly good. I've tried today. I've had like porridge, and I had an apple, and I had like hot lemon and honey in the morning. But yeah, this is my lunch. Some like rigatoni pasta with this is turkey mince. Yes, turkey mince. I bought it was like reduced, so I thought let me buy it. So I used like half the pack, because when I try and cook a whole pack, I'm having to eat it for like 11 days, and I don't like doing that. The most I can have the same meal like back to back is like 3 days. But this is my lunch. So I'm gonna eat this, and then I'm gonna make my to-do list, and then I'm gonna leave because I also need to get fresh air. Hello. I went with what am I saying? I paid for the first tech pack to be done. Because I was like, I literally was just like, oh, I'm just not like the biggest fan of I'm not like the biggest fan of, you know, like a particular, no, I wasn't the biggest fan. I just felt like the way in which a particular tech pack designer was communicating, I just wasn't the biggest fan, if I'm being honest. So I went with another tech pack designer, which is somebody who I initially, that's who like my gut was to go with. And yeah, instead of going and having this particular designer do all three, I've just paid for them to do one. Yeah, I can kind of see their work, and then if I'm happy with like how they do it, then obviously I'll just pay for them to do the other two. And I think like what I was saying earlier was like kind of obviously making that decision. I was feeling a bit overwhelmed, and like I called my friend, and she was like, you know, like make like a pros and cons list of like each tech pack designer, so then you can like physically see, you know, so then you can literally just kind of look at it from like a, you know, these are the pros of working with this person, these are the cons of working with this person, and I can just kind of weigh up a bit more easier about who it is to work with. Because what she pointed out was, she was like, at the end of the day, it kind of doesn't matter as such who I work with, in a sense of like it's more about like what makes sense and what feels right, and like also just based on, again, like the pros and cons list. So that was really helpful and practical. So shout out to her, shout out to FA. Yeah, literally just feels like kind of just now I'm stepping into really in a balance act, which I don't want to. No, I don't want to have to do. I'm thankful that things have picked up again, because I can't lie, like being self-employed is hard. Like it is so different to when you're working, you know, a 9 to 5, and then you're also, you know, like having your like side hustle on the side, because there are so many more things. Like from a content perspective, I've literally not really been posting that much. I think I was saying before, I just was feeling a bit uninspired, and I know I want to be creating content to a particular level, but it's a combination of like, I know how I want to articulate it, but I don't at the same time, and just the ways in which like I provide value as well. But yeah, that's like a whole different thing about like being a content creator full time. But yeah, in terms of like my focus in terms of like the fashion business, and then also like from like my social media like consultancy, that kind of stuff as well, you know, there's been good amount of movement. This is literally just like a like, you know, am I doing the right thing? Well, I mean, you guys will see the tech pack anyway, which will be good when it comes, because it's saying that estimated delivery will be on Monday, which is good. So yeah. Hello there. It is Monday, the 2nd of September. I was about to say October. No, the 2nd of September, to catch you guys up, because yesterday, it was around, I think it was yesterday evening, I got, I messaged the designer doing my tech pack, and she sent me over the flat sketches. And I wanted to show you guys, but what was I doing? I was making dinner. I really fancied like a Sunday roast, so I made a Sunday roast. Oh, it was so yummy. I'm gonna have it again tonight, because why not? Anyway, I digress. So the designer sent across the flat sketch, and do you know, I feel like this is where I guess being a designer is tricky, because sometimes how it doesn't look bad, it looks good, but I think we'll really be able to tell whether it will slap and give what it needs to give when I have the actual sample. So this is the first iteration of the top, which is basically she basically copied something I sent over, like a rough draft that I did. Like I literally went on Etsy and found like a file that looked like a file that you use for a tech pack, and took screenshots and then used that as like a foundation for me to be able to create the design so I could get it out of my head. Anyway, this is what it looks like. To pick, I don't think it's bad to ask other people for advice, because like I value other people's opinion, but ultimately it is a like, you know, I have to go with what I think is going to be best, because she also did another version where like the leopard print is not layered on top, and it's literally just a black top with the animal scratches, because I think I'm going to get the manufacturer to do both, because again, I think I need to see the physical sample to know whether it will translate or not. Hi, hello. Hi again. So, I just remembered, well, I didn't not remember, but I need to film a try on haul for a brand, an Australian brand called Pepper Mayo. They sent me some pieces, which is, they're really cool. Like, I remember I just always see them, seeing people talk about them, pieces, and they sent them to me, but I hadn't filmed the try on haul because I knew I didn't want to take the video with, when I had the black wig, because I had a black wig. I wanted to do the braids, shoot this content, because I have not shot it yet. And yeah, like they sent me an email which reminded me that I need to shoot it. So yeah, I need to like, I took pictures anyway on Thursday. So I need to post the pictures today, post one of the TikToks I'm going to do today. And then I'm going to do the hair vlog tomorrow. And then I'm going to do another reel on, I might try and do it on Wednesday. Yeah, maybe I'll do it on Wednesday, because then I can have a 2-day break and then post again on Friday. But yeah, so it'll be the white dress. I'll insert like a picture. A white dress, the hair vlog I'm going to post tomorrow. And then Wednesday will be the reel that I want to shoot. Which is kind of like me doing like a bit of a cool edit that I've seen. I saw the creator Candy, Think Like Candy, do it. She's done it a few times and it looks really cool. And that's the kind of content that like I want to be like creating. Yeah, so I'm gonna quickly do my makeup. I think I'll try and do a lash, because I think it will make it pop more in the video. I'm gonna use the Revolution Bright Light Face Glow. It's like a Charlotte Tilbury dupe to their Illuminator, I think, and I honestly love this. This is in the shade Tan, and it is slightly darker, because I have like 2 or 3, and the other one I usually use is medium, but that's more like in the winter time when I'm paler. I mean, I'm losing like my tan, I'm not gonna lie, but the tan color works quite well, and it's just really nice. Like, it's just a really nice foundation and base. So yeah, see what I mean? Like, everything is just like, I need to do everything all at the same time. But hopefully, not hopefully, but I'm gonna record this video, and the try on haul shouldn't take me long, because it literally is a top, and it's actually 3 dresses, but one of the dresses is too big for me, and I wanted to exchange it, but it's actually it's out of stock now. But I'm gonna still, I think I'll still shoot it and then share it, so that if people want to buy it, like if people want to get like a link, if people want to sign up for when it gets back into stock, then they can. Because like the spare bedroom there is like my studio for like shooting content, which I think helps, because I can kind of just separate the work I'm doing, especially when I'm focusing more on content, to do it there as opposed to doing it in my room. Because I feel like when your room is also your creative space, it's hard to differentiate the two. So we're gonna do our makeup very, very quick, and then go to my mum's, shoot the content, have lunch, go for a walk, and also return something to Primark, and then do additional work for Savannah. So yeah, I'll speak with you guys in a jiffy. Hello there. It's Tuesday, it's the next day. I'm literally wearing the same outfit as yesterday, because I did Pilates again this morning. I do mat Pilates with this. I think she's a certified mat Pilates instructor. Her name's Madeline. It's actually quite cool, because I discovered her literally at the beginning of the year, and when I followed her, I think maybe she had like 400. No, she must have had less than that. She must have had maybe like 300k subscribers, which obviously is a lot of subscribers. But then from literally beginning of Jan up until I think last month, she hit 1 million subscribers, which I think is just so cool. So shout out to her, because I think that's like really cool, especially to build your platform like that on YouTube. But yeah, I did a workout of hers, because she started a new 1 month Pilates series called Do Some Life Admin, and once that's sorted, I'll like be happy I've done that, because I don't want to leave it for tomorrow. Pack. So I'm going to share the tech pack with the manufacturer, just to be like, it's not completely finished, there's a few revisions that I need to be done, but here is like a rough draft. Like, nothing much is going to change, it's just a few minor details. But what I wanted to do was do some measurements, because when I measured the animal scratches, I said it would be 5 inches wide. I mean 5 inches long, sorry, but I need to just double check the width. I'm gonna double check and just make sure the details are correct. Good evening. Oh my gosh. Yes, hi, hello, good evening. It's later on Tuesday. I feel so tired. Like, it's literally, I think, like 11:40, and I'm just like, yeah, it's time to lay down. Like, I was literally just laying down. I'm glad I got a lot of what I wanted to do today, especially from like a life admin perspective, because it's stuff that I was just procrastinating on. It's like, you cannot be affording to procrastinate, because it just puts you in an unnecessary position, or like having to do more things, when you could just make life for future you easier. And I know this, so I don't know why I did this to myself. Anyway, it's fine. I've sorted it now, because I want to get back into having a nighttime routine. I really want to get a book, because I feel like having a book helps me. Oh, the hibiscus tea. I can't lie though, I don't really feel like I need it. Like, I feel like I could get into bed and actually fall asleep. I think as long as I don't go on my phone, I'll be fine. But yeah, I want to get a book, because a book is like a good part of my evening routine. Like, having my book, having my hibiscus tea. Yeah, but I'm gonna go be horizontal, because being horizontal is literally my favorite thing. So I'll probably speak to you guys in the morning. Yeah. Good night. Yeah, today's Wednesday. What did I do today? Woke up this morning, did my Pilates, took Romeo out for a walk. Yeah, there's some emails Some emails I need to reply to. On the agenda for today, some of it already. I sent like the first version of the tech pack over to one of the manufacturers. I need to send it to the other manufacturer as well, because it's doing the sampling is looking like it's going to be, I mean, I know it's going to be spenny, but like the calculations of it all, I'm just like, okay. Focus on getting the samples made, and then whoever does the best sample will it will be going into production with them. What I need to do today, I need to go out, do some refunds, and also just pick up some toiletries because I'm running low on some stuff and I want to just get it today, because I need to also pay the tech pack, the designer for the other 2 tech packs. So I need to do that today because the lead time for her to do both of them is 6 days, which means I wouldn't get them back till Tuesday. I mean, she may get it back to me sooner, but obviously like the latest is Tuesday, and that's of course if there aren't any additional amends. But she did it, even what she shared with me on, because I booked it on the Friday, and she shared like a first draft with me by the Saturday, so she did it fairly quickly. But yeah, I want to just get the orders in, so I need to do it now. I was going to do it last night, but I just felt so tired, and I was like, let me just look at everything with fresh eyes. But I think it's fine. Like, I'm happy with her, I'm happy with the way we're communicating. She gets it done, she notes down what any like changes I've had to make, like I've made. So yeah, I think it's good, it's reasonably priced. So yeah, I mean, I like to get to a point where like maybe I can make them myself, but because I've never done it before, I'm like, I'd rather just pay somebody and have that peace of mind that everything there is included. Speak to you guys soon. Hello. Not spoken to you guys today because what's been happening? I spoke to you guys yesterday, I think, because today's Friday. I'm got makeup on. It's about just gone 6:30 because I'm going to meet one of my clients at Soho House because they invited me to an event. I thought, you know what, let me go, like, meet up with them, socialize with them, and also network with some other people potentially. Can't lie, I'm tired. Like, I actually want to just lay down. I want to lay down, but to be honest, I haven't gone to like any kind of networking event in a hot sec actually. When was the last time I went to one? I can't even remember, that's how long it's been. Like, I literally have not gone to one in a while. And I feel like, to be honest, as like a creative, as like a self-employed person, especially in the UK, in London, I think you do have to make that conscious effort to be around other people who could be in the same industry as you, or not even indirectly the same industry, but you know, you can just have conversations. So yeah, I'm just trying to just firm it. I already told her that I'm literally just gonna stay for like a couple of hours in terms of like just for me getting home. Sissy's to her house, so it's she's far. Yeah, like it's not close, but it's not, I mean, it is far. It's West London and I'm technically in East, so it's going directly across. But yes, hi, hello. Oh my gosh, I think as well, it doesn't help because my period is due in the next few days, so I think that's also just like my body's just naturally like, girl, we want to slow down. And I also feel like this week I've used so much emotional and mental energy that it's like my body's also like, yeah, girl, we need to shut it down. I also went to bed kind of late yesterday. I didn't fall asleep until like 2 a.m, which wasn't intentional, but that's just what happened. So I was just like, okay, I need to make sure I put myself to bed because yeah, as much as ideas and that kind of stuff can come to me in the evening time, like it's important for me to keep a structure with my sleeping pattern. To be honest, I wasn't aware. I was on the phone. My alarm went off to keep me on track of time, because one thing about me, I'm going to set a timer so I make sure that I'm not spending too long on a particular task. I don't know if that's like a trait of ADHD, I don't know. But yeah, anyway, this hair is not falling properly. Okay. Has been some progress made. I think the graphic designer literally just sent through the tech pack for the top, the final one, because I asked her to just make a few adjustments and also to add the label in the back of the top, which she kind of didn't need to really include that in the tech pack, but I feel like it's just good practice for that to be there. I'm just trying to decide on how I know how I'm gonna do my hair. I'm gonna do like a half up, half down vibe, but yeah, I'm gonna do what I did the other day, last week, because that was cute. But yeah, so that's the vibe. I'll probably show you guys my outfit and then vlog a little bit when I'm on my way and when I get there. And yeah, this weekend I just intend to do nothing. I'm tired. Like I said, I want to rest. I feel like
one thing about working through, I mean, doing work in general, not just being an entrepreneur, because if you like work in any kind of job, you exert a level of, what was that? Oh, something in the claw clip just broke, but girl, I ain't got time. I really do like this hair though. I've never done short length braids. Like this to me is short. Normally I do waist, like it's all the way down here. But this is really cute. I like it. She's versatile. I can put her up in a high bun. I may actually do that, you know. Let me just get dressed and then I'll come back and show you guys. I've been watching I said what I said podcast, like listening to them and also watching it. I didn't show you guys my outfit, but this is the vibe. Trainers, very smart cash. My favorite sunglasses. Yeah, trying to give summer vibes, but it's actually cold. Hi, hello. I'm gonna close out this vlog because there have been things happening in terms of like tech packs being made.